Good evening, John with Brothers Fine Tobacco here. I got another cigar review for you. Tonight I am going to be doing the Roly Honduras, the Rothschild Maduro. That's the Roly band right there. Now on the band it does say Rolando Reyes Sr. This is from the Indio Puro line of cigars. This is what they produce as their second. I've read a lot of good reviews about this already, so I'm kind of excited to try it for a factory second, as they label it. It does have short fillers. Basically, they take their top line stuff with their leftover short fillers that they have, and just roll it up into another cigar. So they technically label them they're factory seconds, but here we are having a second cigar that's made up of short fillers of top line cigars. So I mean, that tells me that it's a top line cigar that's short filler. So I'm going to light this up in 1 second and get to puffing. So just on this cold draw, what jumped out at me right away was just a real quick sweetness to it. You just taste it all over it. Yeah, it's just got that really nice sweet hay taste and that sweet hay smell. This is good. I like this. That's a nice taste. The draw is real easy. Nice draw. So on this Roly, I get a little bit of grassiness, some grassiness, some earthiness, maybe just a touch of leather there. It's nice, good smell. The roll seems a little tight, but overall very evenly rolled. This is from Honduras, Honduran filler and binder with their Maduro wrapper. Which actually is not very dark, as you can see just kind of gently right there. I would say, just on my first speculation, that this is actually more of a natural, just looking wrapper. But you know, those colors range all the way to that deep dark black of the Oscuros. So let me light this up. So I've got this thing lit, and it's just sweetness. So far, it's sweetness all the way around. I've heard people rate these as a medium body, but I mean, this is pretty light to me. I think part of that is because it's labeled as a Maduro. It's just, man, it doesn't smoke like Maduro so far. It smokes just definitely more like a natural. And this is, like I said, this is their Rothschild or their Robusto size of 5x50. Just here starting off, lots of sweetness, and that's about it. I'm just getting a whole lot of mouthful of sweet hay, just kind of a light to medium bodied cigar, and I'm going to puff on this for just a little bit. So here into the first third of this Roly Robusto Maduro, just a lot of that sweetness. I'm starting to get a little bit more earthiness as I'm getting in further on. Some mossiness, a little bit of leather. This is not a very aromatic cigar. It's kind of got a little tinge to it. Not nearly as bad as some of other cigars that I've smelled before burning. I know some people have complained that this is a real strong smell. I wouldn't say it's particularly a bad smell. But compared to some other cigars, I'd say it's middle range as far as putting off the scent into the air. It's really got a nice mouth feel, light to medium body, not a whole lot going on, but an enjoyable smoke so far. So I'm gonna get into the second third and be right back. I am in the second third of this Roly, and you can see that ash is hanging on very, very well. I mean, it's almost razor straight for an ash, especially for a short filler. I'm very, very impressed. It's already at about 1.5 inches right now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this thing hangs on for 2 inches. Anyway, taste, just that sweetness is just real predominant. It's very good. Very good. I'm not sure if that's just a trademark of all Honduras cigars, but I'm anxious to try another one now. I know I've had them in the past, but I just can't remember. But just a lot of that sweetness, a lot of hay, a little bit of moss. That leatheriness is just kind of gone. It was always real light anyway. Just a nice easy smoke so far. Draw is tightened up a little bit. That's kind of to be expected. It's still not overly tight. It's still a good draw. So I'm gonna puff on this into the third. So I'm here in the last third of this Roly Robusto Maduro by the Indio Puro company. Again, this is short filler. This is their second cut, as folks would say, where they take out all their leftover good clippings and they roll it up into a second roll cigar. And I say, if the regular Indio Puros are going to be, $7, $8, $9, I would definitely take 2 of these over one of those. Here's my thought on that. If you have a solid gold bar, and then you have a solid gold bar chopped up into pieces, the value is the same. So I say you get a good value on these cigars. Here in the last third, there's still just that sweetness. A little bit more earthiness has come through, like a little bit of like clean dirt. There's a pronounced bitterness that's happening now, and I'm thinking that it's just because we're just getting to the end. I have slid up this band just a little bit. My first ash held on to almost 2 inches, which I was really impressed by. The draw is still a little tight, but not bad at all. I would say definitely a good everyday cigar. I would say this is a great one for the nighttime. A good relaxing because of that sweetness to just kind of put you back in that relaxed mood. A great conversation cigar. A good cigar that you could give to somebody to start with, surprisingly, even though it's labeled as a Maduro. A good one that somebody who's had maybe a couple cigars before, would definitely like this. Definitely like this one. So I'm going to finish this up. Don't forget to check us out, brothersfinetobacco.com. Here at the store, we offer free Wi-Fi, free smoking lounge, no membership required. Stop by, check us out. We're located in Coppers Cove, Texas. We're the only legitimate cigar place here in town. So I'm going to finish this up, and thank you for watching.